fuel. That's the first time we've had a fuel splash. Oh my goodness.
This is Valtteri Bottas' race being ruined before your very eyes.
I don't want to hear anything. I want to get out of here.
The opening lap, and it's Max Verstappen. He is out of the race on the first lap.
In Formula One, pit stops are supposed to be moments of precision. But when they go wrong, they turn into absolute chaos. From burning tires to flying equipment and crews caught off guard, these disasters redefine the meaning of split-second failure. Buckle up, because in this compilation, every pit stop turns into pure mayhem.
Oh no, it's come off! Oh no, the tyres come off, the right rear's come off!
I couldn't believe, what happened.
And here's the leader. Eddie, it's one of his guys.
Monaco, the most unforgiving race on earth. Daniel Ricciardo was leading, his victory within reach. But when he pulled in for tires, disaster. The tires weren't ready.
Did he make the call? Did the team make the call? Whoever made the call, the tires weren't ready.
Seconds evaporated as Ricciardo sat stranded in the pit box, watching his dream shatter.
I was called in the box. I didn't make the call. I got called, so they should have been ready.
Right now, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anything. I want to get out of here.
Hamilton swept past, stealing the lead, and Ricciardo's fury echoed worldwide. One pit stop, and glory was gone. Watch yourself.
Daniel Ricciardo, the race leader. Chicane now, they haven't got the tyres ready. The tyres aren't ready. Ricciardo is sat there waiting. Super soft tyres going on. Hamilton now makes his way around Anthony Nose, the final corner. Ricciardo put in a really decent lap, but is it going to be enough to come out of the pits and lead this Grand Prix? I rather get the feeling that it's going to be tight one. Here comes the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton. Ricciardo on the inside. Hamilton takes the lead, but Ricciardo of course has that inside line into Sandoval. Hamilton now leads after a pit stop that saw Daniel Ricciardo sat stranded waiting for his tyre.
Bahrain, 2018. A routine pit stop turned into horror. Kimi Raikkonen got the green light, but one crew member was still working. The impact broke mechanic Francesco Cigarini's leg in front of the world. It wasn't Raikkonen's fault. A faulty sensor gave the wrong signal. But the damage was done. Francesco needed emergency surgery, months of recovery, and the paddock was left shaken.
Raikkonen in, and he will definitely... Oh no!
Oh no, Kimi Raikkonen out and has hit one of the mechanics.
Later, the FIA investigation revealed a faulty sensor caused the premature release. Ferrari was fined, but no punishment could undo the damage or erase the scars left behind. In Hockenheim 1994, Jos Verstappen's pit stop became a firestorm. Fuel sprayed everywhere.
Game's coming up, so all that fuel's going down onto the under tray, and you'll see when he drives away.
Seconds later, his Benetton was engulfed in flames. Verstappen was trapped, blinded by smoke, fighting for air. 10 unbearable seconds before the fire was out.
Go, 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 go. Fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. Go, 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 go.
A dangerous shortcut by Benetton, removing a fuel safety filter for faster stops. Verstappen escaped with burns, but the lesson burned deeper.
For a reason that dry brake didn't break dry.
And actually you can see the flames will go out over the top. Sometimes they spray water on the car when it departs, and just underneath the under tray you'll start to see a small flame will still stay on board and hopefully will go out as he's on track.
Pressure does strange things, even to the greats. In Malaysia 2013, Lewis Hamilton instinctively pulled into the wrong garage, heading straight for his old McLaren team.
Stop, he's out there again.
He's gone to the wrong garage.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton has had a bit of memory fade and has gone to McLaren.
The mechanic smiled, waved him through, amused, not angry. But for Hamilton, it was humbling.
I've got to ask you about that pit stop. You fancied stopping at McLaren, old time's sake, maybe?
Yeah, I just did a Jensen. He did that a couple years ago.
Years of muscle memory collided with the present. A harmless moment, but a reminder. In the heat of competition, even the sharpest drivers can lose their bearings for a split second. Check out yourself.
Hamilton is coming in. Webber is now coming in as well. Mark Webber, fairly tidy stops.
They waved him through, they still like him, but it's not his garage. Get on with it, Lewis. Jensen's coming in.
And bye-bye, Lewis. See in a few years' time.
Well, he did say he was going to go back and enjoy some of the catering at his old team. There's nothing there for you, Lewis.
The boys have got it worked out. He's so lucky somebody else wasn't coming in as well.
In Monaco 2021, a Grand Prix ended with the twist of a wrench. Valtteri Bottas pitted, but the wheel gun slipped, mangling the right front nut.
They can't get the right front off. Someone needs to get a big hammer.
It jammed so badly they couldn't get the tyre off. Not even days later, back at the factory. A race destroyed by a tiny, precise mistake.
I couldn't believe, what happened, and it was a big mistake by us as a team. I think I've never had an issue that my race ends in a pit stop, so it's really strange.
Bottas was stranded, fuming, watching his race and his hopes disappear from the pit lane. Sometimes it's the smallest parts that cause the biggest disasters. Look what actually happened.
So they brought Hamilton in, and a lap later, in comes Valtteri Bottas, and it's the hard tyre.
Right front's not even off yet.
And try and give it a shunt with that, because at the moment, that tyre is not budging, and this is Valtteri Bottas's race being ruined before your very eyes.
And that's it, the wheel nut will not come off.
Pit lane errors are rare, but when they happen, they're brutal.
Back out, and here's the lead. And he hits one of his guys.
Takuma Sato missed his mark, ploughing straight through his pit box and into his own crew. One mechanic slammed into the wall, the paddock frozen in shock. Luckily, he got back on his feet, but the scare was real. In motorsport, even the safest places can become deadly in an instant.
And Sato is into the pit wall, and he hit one of the crewmen.
Hit the crewman hard, just sailed right through his pit box, and I think he was just completely missed his box, Townsend, and thought he was in the next one. Yeah, the crewman got hit hard, and he was up against the wall. Looks like he might be okay. He's up and moving around.
Even the best can lose their bearings. Jenson Button, deep in the fight, pulled into the wrong pit box.
And look at that, he's in the wrong pit.
He stopped in the wrong box. This is
The team scrambled and Sebastian Vettel slipped ahead. In those pressure-filled seconds, Button's mistake handed the lead away. One wrong stop, and your race unravels.
battle of the teams here, 24 guys working the cars, and crucially, Sebastian Vettel gets away first. That was a terrible mistake there by Jenson Button.
How did he do that? It's all dressed in blue. Button stopped at the wrong...
It was supposed to be George Russell's moment. Called in last minute to replace Lewis Hamilton, Russell was flying, leading the race, and on track for his first ever F1 victory. But fate had other plans. During a pit stop under the safety car, Mercedes made a nightmare mistake, fitting Russell's car with Bottas's tires.
Okay, George, we're going to need to box. We have a mixed tyre set on the car.
Basically, what's happened is they've got some of Bottas's tyres on, or indeed all of Bottas's tyres on.
By the time they realized, it was too late. He had to pit again, losing the lead.
I don't know what to say.
Minutes later, a puncture destroyed his final chance.
The opening lap, and it's Max Verstappen. He is out of the race on the first lap.
A historic victory slipped through his fingers, leaving only heartbreak. Sheldon van der Linde came into 2022 as a title contender, but in the pits, everything fell apart.
He's going to struggle. Oh, probably the front right now. No!
The front right tyre jammed. The stop dragged on. Tension filled the air as mechanics fought to fix the issue, but by then, the race was gone.
Oh, absolute nightmare.
One small hardware problem. A championship dream slipping through their fingers. Check out yourself.
2022 champion comes in to make his stop full-time race winner in DTM, and he has to start and stop again, just like Dennis Olsen. Is that the tyre stuck under, or they've spotted something with the wheel?
See the sparks coming.
And they were so good at their pit stops last year as well, but it's the front right this time. They're all struggling, aren't they?
It's routine pit adjustments for McLaren, but pit lane never stays quiet for long. Suddenly, Alex Palou is out. Renault's VK got sideways, slamming into Palou.
Hey, Marty, oh my goodness! Palou is out!
These two were battling for the lead all race, and now it's over. Just like that. In pit lane, your race can be made or completely destroyed. Check this out.
Literally every run of the day, they make a wing adjustment, and the McLaren guys easily hold.
Palou just got hit by Rinus VK, who got sideways. Are you kidding me?
Wow. We told you earlier that pit lane, your race can be made or lost.
and you're seeing the ladder for the American Legion Honda with Alex Palou. The two guys who shared the lead for so much of the early part of this race have come together on.
Lance Stroll's race at Imola was spiraling. A broken front wing, lost pace, and then the unthinkable. Coming in for tires, he overshot the pit box, slamming into his front jackman. The team froze. Luckily, the mechanic only suffered bruises, but that image, Stroll's car colliding with his own crew, stunned the paddock. Even the pros can misjudge by inches, and those inches can break more than a race. In racing, pit lane is supposed to be controlled chaos, but sometimes it crosses the line. Christian Lundgaard came flying in, nearly colliding with a teammate, slamming into a loose wheel. It was seconds from disaster.
Complete opposite. Now, clip one of his own rear tyres as he was leaving the pit box. There'd be no damage. It looks much more spectacular, but just see, they haven't removed that front left as much. So,
Jesus, man, there's a tyre out there.
Like, especially seeing how she came in on turn 3 as opposed to pitting off turn 4. This is her exiting her pit box. Oh boy.
She came in off turn 3 instead of turn 4, already risky. As she exited the pit box, it was terrifyingly close to disaster. Lucky for everyone, no crew was set up in her path. But Christian Lundgaard wasn't as careful. He nearly hit a team member and a rogue wheel, causing total chaos in pit lane. One wrong move down there and disaster strikes.
So close. How lucky is everyone that there wasn't a crew there set up, but she probably flat spotted her tires down, and that's why she would have come right back in.
Check this out. Look to the right-hand side of your screen. Christian Lundgaard almost hits a team member, hits a wheel, and more chaos on pit road.
It's just so easy to do. You're coming down. Those are team cars.
Jos Verstappen pulled in for fuel at Hockenheim, and seconds later, his Benetton was an inferno. Fuel sprayed everywhere, igniting instantly.
Oh, and fuel. That's the first time we've had a fuel splash. Oh, my goodness.
Trapped inside, Verstappen fought to breathe as flames engulfed the car. Mechanics, risking their own safety, doused the blaze.
Well now, just let's keep calm. There are a lot of fire officials down there.
Verstappen escaped with burns, but the scars went deeper. That moment changed F1 forever, proving some risks, like mid-race refueling, just aren't worth the danger. Pit lane spins? You'd think it's impossible. But in Hungary, Bottas managed it.
Meanwhile, what is going on here in the pit lane with Valtteri Bottas?
After his stop, laying rubber down, he lost grip, and his Alfa Romeo spun sideways in front of stunned mechanics.
How has he managed that?
Has he come in for a pit stop, tried to lay some rubber down?
It was embarrassing, dangerous, and rare. No damage, but it left everyone laughing and nervous. Look what actually happened.
Meanwhile,
they've got the McLaren guys pushing him out. I think he's spun in the pit lane somehow.
He's got a flat spot on his front right tyre as well.
As he's come out the garage, I think it's kind of rotated as he's come out of the garage, the only thing I can think.
He was a long way down from the Mercedes garage.
We saw it.
Let's see this again.
Oh, it's a pit stop.
So pit stop, and then they go out, lay down a bit of rubber. Off he goes. Whoa! Now that could have been...
I've never seen that.
That could have been a little bit naughty.
In Formula 2, a single slip turns into carnage. A slow left rear tyre change created a chain reaction. Mechanics tangled, a wheel wasn't secured, and as the car pulled away, the tyre came off.
A bit slow on there. Oh no, it's come off! Oh no, the tyre's come off, the right rear's come off!
Another mechanic was struck. Chaos rippled through the pit lane. It all happened in seconds. One delay, one loose wheel, and the entire garage pays the price.
Danelli, Colapinto, he's going to be putting on the super soft tyre, the quicker tyre. There it is, driver. Never been on a Formula 2 podium before. Will this be a day? Oh, Ave-Marie Cordial!
So the mechanic who gets hit down at Campos by the wheel is delayed in putting the wheel on for Marty, which results in the same incident for Marty. So it's sort of a domino effect down the pit lane of left rear wheelish.
You've just seen the disasters they never want you to remember. The crashes, the chaos, and the pit stop fails that left teams and fans in shock. If your heart's still racing, smash that like, hit subscribe, and buckle up for more insane moments from the wild world of Formula 1. Thanks for watching.